Hey, what's up guys? We are back in Hendon. This is a mock test and our learner did make a few mistakes on this one, so I'm going to talk you through those as we go through the video. So we've just turned left out of the estate onto Hendon Road, going towards the traffic lights. So I've skipped quite a few bits because obviously there's nothing going on, it's a bit boring, so I skipped to the turns and the faults so you guys can see those. We're turning right onto the dual carriageway. She's positioned herself nicely to the right, nice and early, and following that arrow, which is very good positioning. Here you want to be checking your mirrors as well, especially the left one, and she's done really well to end up in the left lane. So here we're supposed to be going straight. I haven't given her any instructions to turn, but a lot of the cars in front are turning left, and she's just decided to turn left with them with no signal, so she got a fault for that. And then as we go through this bit, we're going to be taking the next road on the right, and you notice there's a 20 sign there, so now this section is 20 miles an hour. Nice and slow for that zebra crossing because you couldn't see behind that bus. So here she could have gone a bit slower in here because you can't really see what's going on as you turn. She's gone quite slowly actually, but here a van's coming through kind of quickly, but he's noticed her and they've dealt with it properly in the end. So the van driver saw her and dealt with it nicely. She wasn't going too fast through there. For some reason I thought she would be going a bit faster, but she wasn't. So don't forget, if you go the wrong way, don't worry. As long as you've done it safely, you're not really going to fail for going the wrong way. And then I've asked her to pull over on the left in a safe place, which is done really nicely. Mirrors, signal, pulling over, and then I'll skip to the bit where we're driving on again. Taking the next road on the right. So remember, you want to check your center mirror, right mirror, and then signal. Watching out for any oncoming traffic, especially where that van is. There might be a car or a bike hidden by that van coming towards you. Then further down the road, we've turned right onto another road, and I've asked her to do a parallel park using that car in front there. So the wording on this, the examiner will say, I'd like you to use that car in front to do the parallel park exercise, and you can finish anywhere within 2 car lengths. So the wording is within 2 car lengths. But our learner has taken that as she has to park 2 car lengths away. But she's gone way more than 2 car lengths, which we'll see in a second. So right now, she's parked quite nicely. She could have finished it there, and that would have been a really good job. But for some reason, she's decided to carry on. And the examiner won't say, okay, some of them will say thank you, that's enough, or thank you, or some of them will just leave it up to you. So if you're still reversing, they will leave you until you're finished. So I've skipped it a bit or fast forwarded a bit because she was taking quite long. It's still reversing, so right now we've gone a bit beyond 2 car lengths, and she's still reversing back even more. So that was about 3 car lengths she'd finish, and maybe even a bit more actually. As you can see, that's way too far away from that car. So that was a serious fault there for control. And then turning left onto the dual carriageway. Here you want to put the gas down and pick up speed quite quickly. Nice lane change there, since there was a bus in the lane that she was using. Going straight through the junction. You see that she's gone a bit too far to the right. So that was not good lane discipline there. And then back to the left lane. Coming off the dual carriageway to go towards Brent Cross. At the roundabout, we're going straight second exit. This roundabout is not too hard. left signal to come off, and then it give way pretty much straight away, which some people miss. But as you can see, it's got both the left side and the right sides give way, so it should be easy to see. And then joining the dual carriageway again. So you see there, it's not really a slip road as such, because it's very small, so you want to slow down loads and check it out properly before you carry on. And then turning left here, following signs for Mill Hill, back into a 30 zone. Done that turn pretty nicely. And then turning right here. So you see there was a no entry bit before. She was a bit confused. She was going a bit slow there, but luckily she hasn't decided to turn in the no entry bit, which some people have tried to do before and failed. Which is a very good positioning, nicely in the box. Checking the right mirror and then going when it's safe. So that was really good. And then here, she's about to turn right, but look, you see the first bit is no entry, and she's about to turn in there, but she's gone way on the wrong side way too soon. She's driving on the wrong side for a bit and then turning in, which is not good. She should have been on the left side and then turned. And this junction coming up, loads of people fail here because they go on the wrong side when they're turning right. When they hear the words turn right and they want to position themselves in that lane on the right, like she's tried to do there, so I had to stop her. She was about to go on the wrong side, which is what a lot of people do here. You want to be on this side on the left, because the other side is for oncoming traffic. And position yourself in the middle, and then you turn. So remember that junction there. It's very easy to get it wrong, which is what she was about to do. I had to brake because otherwise she was going to go on the wrong side. And then going up this hill, got the bus on our side. They're already coming through, so we had to stop for them. But the other cars should start waiting for us now as she pushes her way forward. But she's had to brake kind of there because all the cars are coming through. So now she should be trying to move forward, but she's stalled now. And the car behind is beeping quite a lot, which is probably adding a bit of pressure as well. But she's restarted the car. And the bus is now stuck. The bus should have waited really. They should have just waited until our learners come through, but they got stuck there. And she's getting really close to that black car. I had to tell her to move a bit more to the right because she's getting too close. And the car behind is still beeping, which is adding more pressure. And then here we're turning left at the roundabout. There's a car there. And then she's going to roll back a tiny bit towards the car. The car behind is beeping again because she could have gone there. Bit of hesitation. But remember, if people are beeping, you want to just, it's hard to do, but you have to ignore them and just concentrate on what you're doing because it makes it harder for you to do sometimes even the simplest things. If someone's like pressuring you, you might forget how to do a roundabout and start hesitating or stall because you're trying to do it quickly. Just ignore them and think about what you need to do. So here we're doing an angled start, which is starting from one car length away from the car in front. She's done that really well. And then here we're turning right onto the dual carriageway. You can see the arrows there telling you where to position. But she's tried to go for it straight away without stopping, and I had to brake there. And that silver car would have gone straight into us if I didn't brake. So she got a serious, or dangerous actually, for that one. Ended up in the middle lane. So remember, ideally you want to be in the left lane. So checked her mirrors, signaled, and she's gone in the left lane now, which is good. And that van was reversing. See, they swung out a little bit. But she's checked her mirrors and dealt with it okay. Turning left back onto Aerodrome Road. So we're near the end of the test now. 30-mile-an-hour sign there, which is a lot of people missed that one. Then we're turning right into the test centre. There's that orange van coming down. It's quite close. She's tried to go for it, but I had to brake again because this was way too close. So remember, in this situation, you want to ask yourself, if you're walking there as a pedestrian, would you cross the road with that van coming towards you like that? The answer is probably no. So if the answer is no, that means you can't drive across either. And then she's done really well here to notice the police car behind us and waited for them to go past, checked her mirrors, and then drove on again, which was really good. So that was the end of that mock. She didn't pass, but luckily she did pass her real test, which I'll add in the next couple of days. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.